We can only pursue dialogue and discussion and diplomacy with Russia. That said, and we've talked about this many times in the past, is, no one should be under any illusions that there is some kind of military solution or ultimate victory to be gained in Syria. And in our continuing conversations and dialogue with Russia, they insist that they are of the same mindset. Again, we've said we have to test this to its limits, this idea that Russia is on board with pursuing a political solution in Syria. We've talked before about these tension points, which is, where they see terrorists, we see moderate Syrian opposition. We do agree that Daesh and Nusra, or whatever it's rebranded as these days, are terrorist organizations. But beyond that, we have a difference of opinion. And we believe, as you know, that it's important that that moderate Syrian opposition that has bought into the process, bought into the cessation of hostility, not be subjected to ongoing airstrikes and attacks by the regime.
I have just a very quick follow-up,
Of course.
On the potential for
Yep.
these talks and the potential for working together with the Russians. There was an interview in Foreign Policy of Mr. Robert Malley, an advisor to the President of the Middle East, and he basically said that we can conceivably support an armed opposition for the foreseeable future, and this war can go on and on. In a way, he was trying to incentivize the Russians to come along. So is the United States prepared to have this conflict go on endlessly?
So I haven't seen the interview. I'm not trying to parse your words or your interpretation of what the interview said. My sense or guess is that he said something along the lines of what we, including the Secretary, have said before, which is that there's no military solution, but the alternative to a diplomatic solution, which we believe is the best way forward, or a political solution, could mean full-scale war, and that means all the members of or not all the members, but various members of the ISSG supporting different factions in this civil war that they believe is in their interest, that could, frankly, exacerbate what is already a very difficult situation. And so we certainly don't want to see the last thing anyone wants to see in Syria is for things to get worse. But we believe that unless there's some kind of credible process towards a political resolution to the conflict, that could very well happen.
Mark?